Welcome to Spiritual Dessert Trews episode 69 for Russell Brand and other people. Today's was particularly interesting. Russell's Trews. Poor Renee. A lot of pressure on this planet to have your vehicle looking in tip-top in the past. And it's true, only the hamburger can last 10 years. And that's frightening. I've heard about those ice cream sandwiches that never melt. Yeah, plastic shavings. Watch out. It's pretty scary, don't you think? I don't think that would go well in the digestive tract. In the meantime, I am adoring my wrinkles. Love them. They're everywhere. It's proof that you've lived. It's proof that you're, survived. You're still here. I call them marks of wisdom. You don't have them when you're little. Although my little nephew is so wise. He's beyond his years. I swear he is my grandmother come back to us in a little body. She chose well. Even people at church said, that baby really reminds me of your grandmother. They don't even believe in reincarnation, but they believe it now. In the meantime, I've got a very good chapter going on from this book. I love this guy. Yes, you. I do. This particular chapter is called On Earth as It Is in Heaven. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be reading this. Buy the book. All right, so this is your little niblet. If you grew up in a secular but previously Christian culture like I did too. 12 years of Catholic school. My parents couldn't afford it, but we did go. Anyway, somehow. The miracle of pushing for something. It's like travel. You don't really have to have money to travel. You can travel with nothing. It just will be a little bit more challenging. Yes. And then these ideas were blandly recited and assembly, draped in antiquated code, like a verbal doily, making it seem like some tiresome old crud. At a fete, the Lord's Prayer. Yeah, we said a rosary the other day for you, Russell. My mom and I. She says them every day, so we just offer them up to different people we think of, or just the whole planet. And then we did a nice little meditation, my style, in which we went out to the universe and looked back at the little blue and green marble and sent all the love and all the adoration we could back to the blue marble, from outer space, where everything is in harmony. Do you realize that all of the universe is in harmony? But just like a couple fire ants on this little blue and green marble. Yeah, when you think about it, and the tiny blue dot, like, come on, get it together. This is ridiculous. All right, going back to the book. Our Father who art in heaven. The first word is our. We have shared providence. We come from the same place. We have one Father. Clearly not biologically, but they didn't have words like biology then. And I wonder what words we lack now. What labelless realms invade us for want of a consensual symbol. I was saying that we're all one. And you're still my favorite. Damn, doggone it. Even although we're all one soul. Okay, right. So we all come from the same entity, our Father. Now, where is this guy? He's in heaven. Is that a place in the clouds, a place of silent reflection within all of us, a gay nightclub? Jarring Crossroad in the 90s? The answer is yes to all three. But more importantly, it applies a realm or dimension that is not here, not knowable, but from where we as children of this Father emanate. Perhaps it is subtler, electromagnetic realm beyond our understanding, from which all tangible phenomena is emitted. In Sanskrit, all letters are connected by a single line. The individual letters, words, sentences, and concepts, therefore, demonstrably have the same genesis. They all come from the picture, the pure line, the total unimpeded form. And in the beginning, there was the Word. And how very popular, relatively recent book commences. All came from the vibration of unrealized infinite possibilities. Tap any physicist you like on the shoulder and they'll tell you that we're made of stardust. That the component elements of everything on our planet and in our bodies are made of nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide. So is the sun, so are all the stars. And in there, give us one miracle and we'll describe the rest version of events. There was a big bang, or a giant vibration, or sound, or word, when all things came into being. This to me still sounds divine. So we all came from one place. This is really funny. I picked this page not realizing that this was a page. I just go with things like I'm very... I'm like, all right, show me what I should read. And I open a page, and it's the page that I've been writing about. But I was saying that we're really divine. We're not our bodies. This is just an elaborate shell with decoration, with some ornate... whatever. You might as well decorate your shell. It's like a turtle shell. I used to say this when I was a kid. I'm like, well, the body is just a turtle shell. And people were like, what? What is she talking about? Finally. My world is catching on. Yes, the body is just the turtle shell. And the turtle's what counts. It doesn't really need to have the shell. It's just like armor or like a vehicle. Like you are not your car, right? You're not the person in the car has nothing to do with the car. It's just the outside. And you can get another shell. You can get another car and you can get another vehicle. And you can change your vehicle. There's lots of things you can do to it. Yes, but don't ever feel that you must change your vehicle. That's the part about life that seems a bit unfair, that we were trying to recapture some sort of youthful past. Yeah, can I get back my baby body? No, I don't want to. It's fun to be in this one. And it's going to change. It's going to be a raisin. And I'll still be denying it, saying I'm 29. Until I'm as old as my dad's aunt. She died and we still didn't know her age. We shouldn't be focused on it, you know? We shouldn't have been trying to hold her to being 80. Something. I don't know. She must have died being 80 something because her husband was 80 something and they were about the same age when they passed. But nevertheless, she took great pride in decorating her shell and great pride in herself and her stance and how she walked and how she smiled and how she talked and what she gave to the world. I remember her quite clearly because she embroidered and knitted all these crazy things and sold them to all the high-end department stores, and I was her little model. I think I might have liked the attention, but it was itchy. In any case, I'm glad to have grown out of that body. It was ultra sensitive, and I was always complaining about the socks were too tight behind my knees, and you know, I went to Catholic school, so we had those socks that you pull up and fold over, and then there was the tie and the skirt that had to be a certain length. When no one's looking, we're rolling it up. Yeah, and I'm not in that body anymore either. I mean, there's just no way. I tried fitting into one of those funny old prom dresses for fun for a Halloween costume, and I literally had to tear up the back to fit the front. It's really funny. So I decided to be the top of the Christmas tree angel, which I probably should include a picture since we're talking about heaven on earth. And I wore 3 lit candles on my head all night until they burnt about this much. And my girlfriend's like, aren't you worried about your hair? But, you know, this is life. We could get some new hair. Yeah, we can't take all this seriously. So there. I love this book. Just keep reading. We'll get there. It's like osmosis. Like eventually it will sink in and you'll feel differently. Everyone will feel differently and no one will be able to be mean to each other because like, oh my gosh, we're all one. What? When I poke at you, I hurt too? Oh, maybe I better stop. Are things floating around again? Things are always floating around again. Anyway, love you. Pleasant dreams. Kiss, kiss. Night, night.